Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our second week on division. So we have just remind ourselves of our vocabulary. So we've got groups, equal groups, sharing, shared between, grouping, divided, and division. So you've done a lot on making those equal groups, and then we thought about equal groups by sharing. So one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me. And then we've done some work on grouping, so taking 3 objects at a time, taking 5 objects at a time. And we're going to be thinking about sharing and grouping and linking that to the bar model. We've also got our division facts for the 2 times table, the 5 times table, and the 10 times table. So let's start by warming up our maths brains and completing our flashback 4. Brilliant, so you've had a go at that. So let's have a think. What is 6 less than 21? So thinking about, well, 1 less, I'm going to partition 6 into a 1 and a 5. So if I do 21 take away 1, that leaves me with 20. And then if I take away the 5, that leaves me with 15. So 6 less than 21 is 15. Okay, we've got 6 more than 35. Again, I'm going to partition 6 into a 5 and a 1. 35 and 5 more is 40, and 1 more is 41. Okay, so now we've got our number bonds to complete. Complete the number bonds. 7 add equals 20. Okay, so I'm going to think about my number bond to 10. 7 add 3 makes 10. So that's 7 add 13 makes 20. So our final question today is, which is longer, 1 hour or 1 minute? So I know that 1 hour is longer. 1 hour is longer because it's made up of 60 minutes. Okay, so what does our division look like today? So first of all, you might need to grab some objects. It could be Lego bricks, Lego men, coins, raisins, Cheerios, and see if you can remember how you use grouping to answer these. Let me have a go with the first one to remind you of grouping. So if we were doing 10 divided into groups of 5, I would get 5 groups to get group of 5 objects together, and then I would get another group of 5 objects. So we have got 10 shared into groups of 5, which gives us 2 groups. Have a go at the other 2 questions. Brilliant. So we have got 8 put into groups of 2. So let's make our groups of 2. Okay. So we've got 8 shared into groups of 2, 8 into groups of 2, and we've got 4 groups. Let's pop that up here. So that let's just write it on the end here. Oh, it's not really liking me today, is it? So equals 4, just to move that up a little bit so it makes sense. And finally, I wonder if you got the same with me. We've got 20, and I'm going to put it into groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 bananas there. 4 bananas there. 4 bananas. And then I've got 4 bananas. And I've got another 4 bananas. So we can see that I have made 5 groups. So 20 put into groups of 4, divided into groups of 4, gives us 5 groups. Brilliant. So we're going to need to think about our grouping today to help us with this investigation. So I have got some bean bags here. Maybe you could get some counters or some other objects instead of bean bags. First of all, how many groups of 10 can you make? Well done. You can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 beanbags. There's one group. There's another group. So brilliant. You can make 2 groups. What about this time if you make groups of 5? Have a go. So, having a go at making groups of 5, we can see, I'm drawing around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a bit tricky. It'd be easier if I had some objects in front of me and I was able to easily show you the objects. 1, 2, 3. Have I got that right? Oh yes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have got 4 groups of 5. Try out the other ways. Try out our other questions. And see how many groups of 4 can you make, how many groups of 2 can you make, and how many groups of 1 can you make. Off you go. So I'm just rubbing out now. Well done for having a go at the other questions. Rubbing out my drawings. Maybe I should get a bigger rubber. That might make it faster, mightn't it? Let me go really big. Oh, it's not going very big. Oh, it's because I've got to use that one. Here we go. Faster rubber. So, what about groups of 4? So we've got 1 group of 4, 2 groups of 4, 3 groups of 4, 4 groups of 4, and 5 groups of 4. So we had made 5 groups of 4. And I think it's going to take me too long to show you, but I could have a quick go for groups of 2. I'm hoping to get 10 groups of 2. So I've got 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2, 4 groups of 2, 5 groups of 2, 6 groups of 2, 7 groups of 2, 8 groups of 2, 9 groups of 2, and 10 groups of 2. And finally, how many groups of 1 can I make? Well, I can make 20, can't I? Because I've got 20 beanbags, 20 objects, 1 in each group. So there was a little investigation for us. But let's have a think. Let's just think of our knowledge. 10 groups of 2. That means we've got 20 in groups of 10 gives us 2. 20 shared in groups of 5 equals 4. 20 shared in groups of 4 gives us 5 groups. Can you finish off those last 2 division sums? Well done for having a go. So let's see if you've got the numbers in the right places. So we've got 20 shared into groups of 10 gives us 2 groups. We've got 20 shared into groups of 1 gives us 20 groups. So what are you doing today? You have got an investigation, just like the one we've been doing. So Kazim here has got 31p coins. How many coins will he have? How many groups will he have if he puts 2 coins in each group, 5 coins in each group, 10 coins in each group? And then a little challenge question, what other equal groups could Kazim make? Press pause and have a go at silver. Well done for having a go at silver. We've now got gold. It's a little bit more challenging and you'll need to think about it. So it says, what numbers between 0 and 20 can you make equal groups of 3 with? So get 1 object. Can you make a group of 3? Get 2 objects. Can you make a group of 3? Try out all the different numbers between 0 and 20 and see which ones you can make groups of 3 with. And what do you notice about these numbers? I suppose you're ready for a platinum challenge now. It's very similar to the gold challenge. You're going to look at the numbers between 0 and 30, but can you make equal groups of 3 and 4. You could use your gold learning to help you. Really looking forward to seeing your learning on Dojo. Have a great day.